Hi makeup queens, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than what I usually do. I mean, not that I have like a set in stone like certain type of makeup thing I have to do on this channel, but most of my videos are just like makeup challenges, and today isn't, well, it could be a challenge, but no, today I'm going to be reviewing / doing the first impressions of Luminess Air. This is a airbrush makeup company, and my aunt bought me this, and I decided to try it in front of all of you guys because I thought it'd be a good video. I just thought this would be a fun video to film. Because this is a lot different than what I'm used to. This is Luminous Air. So I've already like unboxed most of this, but I haven't actually tried it yet. I watched a bunch of videos on it and stuff to learn how to use it, and it does say that that you should do it for about 7 days to get used to it, but we're just gonna try it now. Hopefully I can get it to work. I know the basics of it, and I think that it should be pretty easy for me to do. Let's just get right into this video. Alright, so this is the machine. This is what it looks like. Like I said, I already unboxed it, so it looked better like when I got it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna plug this in. I'm like really scared. I don't know why, it's literally just makeup, but okay, it's plugged in and it works. I have this little guidebook thing, and this is the shade I'm going to be using today. It is shade 030. So my aunt bought me a couple of shades. She bought me 030 and 040, and 040 looks really dark, just like in the can. So I'm just going to do a lighter one. The good thing about a lighter foundation is that you can just put a bunch of bronzer on and then you'll be fine, where darker foundation is a lot harder to work with. So usually I would do like my eyebrows and stuff first, but because it is my first time using it, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to control it, and so I might just get it all over my eyebrows and then it'll just be a fiasco to clean up. So I'm just going to hurry and add some primer. This is Base Tape by Tarte. It also came with some other things. It came with this like really dark one, which probably could be a bronzer. It doesn't say it's a bronzer though. Oh, what's eyeshadow? Oh. Well, it came with a brown eyeshadow and a gold eyeshadow, and then it came with a blush. I'm not going to try the eyeshadow because it actually came with a compact that has lip and eyeshadow. So I'm just going to use those instead of the liquid eyeshadow, but maybe I'll try the blush. Step 1, to shake the makeup for about 5 to 10 seconds. And then it says plug in your system. It says you're supposed to start it and then add the drops to it. So you put the drops in this little thing up here, and then you pull this like halfway back, and then it like sprays it. Okay, so there is air coming out of it. I just turned it on, and I'm supposed to add 6 to 8 drops of the foundation. Okay, so I just added 7 drops, and then it says you're supposed to do it 4 finger lengths away, and then you just like slightly pull back on the trigger. I'm like really scared for some reason, and you have to hold it like this, but my hands are so like slippery from that primer. I'm testing it on my hand real fast. Okay, there definitely is something on my hand. Okay, there might be a little bit on, and it says to do it in like layers, so I'll probably just have to do multiple layers to get the coverage I want. Okay, I might have to add more in. I think I'm gonna add in 6 more drops. I'm gonna put some on my neck. Okay, I'm definitely starting to see it on my face. I don't know if you guys can yet. Ooh. And it says to not pull it back all the way because that puts too much on. I'm gonna add a few more drops. Okay, it's definitely noticeable. But honestly, the coverage isn't great. I don't know. It's like mediocre. And maybe I just have to add another layer. That just seems like a lot of foundation. And I guess there is quite a bit in here. Maybe I'll try one more layer. It's there, and it's a little dark on me, like, just like a wee bit. And this is the lighter shade. And it's just like not covering up the places I want it to. Like, all my acne is still like showing through a lot. But I'll add another layer. It's like my finger keeps like slipping off the trigger. So like I can feel just air in some places, and then I can feel like the actual foundation in other places. So I don't even know if it's like covering up everywhere. No, it's definitely not. Like right here where my eyebrow is, it's like not even covered. I don't know. I'm just like, It's just kind of annoying that my finger keeps slipping off. I mean, it does dry pretty well. And I guess the actual like application isn't too bad. It just isn't the kind of coverage I need. I definitely look way too dark. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer and just apply that in on the areas that the foundation didn't get. Plus, this will lighten up my face because as you can tell, this is a lot lighter than the foundation that is on my face. It's a cool idea. Either I just like got the wrong shade, or it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm really expecting because it's like an infomercial type thing that you see on TV. Like, most of those as seen on TV products are not very good. It definitely works, but I feel like it just, you use too much if you have more problem skin. So it's probably a little bit better if you have clearer skin to use this type of thing. And if you're like going for a less covered look, and I don't know, maybe I'm just used to using foundations that are full coverage. When you first put them on, you don't really have to add layers. But it says it's like you can apply your makeup in minutes. That took like the same time as if I just put normal foundation on. And I guess it's like less work because you don't really have to blend it. It kind of just applies on. I don't know. And I mean, I don't know if I'm going to completely switch over to it. Maybe I'll use it every once in a while. I just don't know. So you're not supposed to really put liquid over powder, so I think I'm going to do the blush real fast before I do my powder. I probably should clean this out before putting the blush in, but do I want to? Not really. Maybe the blush will just have a little bit of foundation in it. So this says 1 to 2 drops, so I added 2 drops because there is still leftover foundation in there, so it might lighten it up a little bit. The lady said to go a little bit closer to the face and to smile. Oh my god. Holy cow. And it smells weird too. It does smell like foundation and stuff, but it's just like extra strong. It's kind of like a really dark blush, but I kind of like it. My skin, just besides the fact that I'm very acne because I'm a teenager, it honestly doesn't look that bad. I just feel like I could get the same look if I just use my normal foundation, and it's kind of blotchy right here, and that could be because of my concealer, but that's kind of annoying if you ask me that it's blotchy with my concealer. I'm gonna apply some of this concealer just to see if maybe because this is a little bit less coverage, if maybe that'll help it. I'm gonna have to be really careful applying bronzer because I'm already like way darker than I should be. Good thing is that I have a really light powder. I'm using this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop powder. Okay, I think I'll apply just a teeny tiny bit of bronzer. I'm just gonna use this Pacifica Beauty one right here. I'm only gonna tap into it a little bit because my skin is already darker than it normally is. While I let everything bake, I'm gonna dip into that eyeshadow. I will say that it is pretty good for traveling, I would think, because it is pretty small. I don't know. I have like mixed feelings about this because it's not like it doesn't work and it's not like the finish looks bad. It's just like, I don't know, and maybe it's just because like I'm not used to it. And I don't even know how much it is. I guess I could bring up the retail price to see like how much it is. My bet is it's like $30 at the least, which just seems like really like a lot for foundation that doesn't really like isn't like the best, especially because you can get really good full coverage foundations for like $10 at like drugstores and stuff. So I don't know. Like I said, I have to bring up the retail price. I'll put it right here, well, because I'll look it up after this video. My bet is it's like at least 20 or $30, which that just seems like a lot for a foundation that's not even that good. I mean, it looks good. Like, I'm not saying that I look freaking cakey and ratchet looking. Like, I look good. I'm gonna do my eyebrows real fast. And then I'll start using that eyeshadow. Now that my eyes are primed and set, this bake is already starting to come off, so I'm just gonna wipe it off. So I'm very limited on shades, as you can see. So I'm probably just gonna use these three because that's kind of like an ugly color. So I'm just gonna start with this lighter one. Nice thing is it comes with a mirror. It's a compact mirror, so that's always nice. It's applying well, but neutral shades are pretty easy to make, as you can tell by how many neutral eyeshadows are on the market. And they're not super bad with the fallout. There is a little bit. Okay, we're gonna dip into that darker shade on the bottom and blend that really deep into the crease. This is kind of like a super faint plumish red, so it's not quite your basic neutral brown. Elf Cosmetics just liked my post. Oh my god, yay! Okay, sorry, I'm like so excited now. The real question will be if the shimmer is good, because Morphe has the best shimmers out there. And that's one of the reasons why I love Morphe and have so many of their palettes, is because their shimmers are some of the best I've ever tried. So the real question is if the shimmer is good. If the shimmer's good, then I will say that the shadow is really, it's a good travel size shadow if you are like, you really like neutral. I'm just gonna cut the crease real fast. It's crazy that Elf Cosmetics liked my posts. I freaking love Elf. I've been buying Elf ever since I really, well, maybe not exactly when I first started doing makeup, but like it was one of the first brands I had ever used because they're so cheap and you can get cheap, like pretty good makeup for really cheap. And we're just gonna dip into that shimmer. Okay, well, it definitely doesn't feel or apply swatch-wise very well. Definitely doesn't compare to Morphe. It applies just fine, but it's not the best shimmer I've ever tried. I'll probably still use it as a highlighter though. We're just gonna apply that deep shade again, just to blend in that end to the rest of the look. And there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the other eye. Okay, so I just cut the crease and put that glitter on the other eye, and then I also added a lower lash line shadow. I guess I'll just apply that same shimmer as a highlighter then. I'm gonna apply some false lashes to this look. I'm gonna use Kiss Lashes in the style Flirty. Alright, now that everything else is done, it is time for lips. So I think I'm gonna go into this top shade up here. So we're gonna take this lip brush. So it looks pretty good. Like I said, I don't know, just lip compacts aren't my favorite thing ever. I don't usually reach for them. They don't really ever look good unless you apply them with a brush, where normal lipsticks you can just apply right away and go. So like I said, once again, I guess good for traveling. Looks fine. Doesn't feel gross or anything. Doesn't smell bad or anything. So I guess let's do the narcissistic montage. Alrighty, final evaluation. Not the best thing I've ever tried. It works. It looks fine. I wouldn't say flawless is the right word, but it's definitely not bad. Applying this it takes about the same time as just applying normal foundation, but I guess you don't really have to work with a beauty blender to like blend. It just kind of goes on, which is kind of nice. The eyeshadow is fine. It's neutral, which is usually what most people like. The shimmer is good, the mattes are good. Like I said, not the most stellar thing on the planet. Definitely doesn't compare to Morphe, but it is really good. Lip is just fine. I'm not a big fan of lip compacts just because I like the faster option. And it doesn't really apply very well unless you use a brush. And I don't know, that's just like an extra thing that you have to use, where a normal just like twist lipstick is just like you do a couple swipes and go. I guess if I rate it out of 10 or like 5 stars, let's do out of 5 stars. I'd probably give it like a 3, maybe like, yeah, probably like a 3 out of 5, because it's like, it's not super stellar. And it works, but it's not like the best thing on the market. But yeah, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming this. And let me know if you want like more review type videos. Because I'm definitely down to do anything basically. Like, I love doing challenges, but if you want me to do more reviews and stuff, just let me know. Like, the main reason that I don't really do reviews is because I don't like get new products a lot, and when I do, it's just like a few at a time that's not like really worth totally reviewing, where this one came with multiple products, and so like it would be long enough, like a long enough video. But I mean, if I ever get like anything, if I get like a bunch of products or something, or like something similar to this again, I'll let you guys know, and then you guys can tell me if you want to see a review on it. Make sure to give this video a like, and make sure to subscribe to see more videos from me. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!